What if I told you there's a mysterious archipelago in the middle of the Atlantic where the Earth itself cooks your food underground using volcanic heat? The Azores are not just ordinary islands. They are a place where ancient volcanic landscapes hold secrets that span thousands of years. Imagine standing at the summit of Mount Pico, the highest peak in Portugal, with endless ocean views stretching as far as the eye can see. Explore vineyards carved from solid lava rock, producing wines so unique that they have been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And as you wander through rolling emerald hills, don't be surprised to meet more cows than people. In the Azores, it's said the cattle outnumber the locals, a reflection of the island's deep rural roots. Yet just beyond these quiet pastures, adventure calls. Picture yourself on a boat, surrounded by crystal clear waters, watching majestic whales and playful dolphins glide alongside you. Relax in natural hot springs, warmed by the planet's inner heat, offering a soothing escape for both body and mind. Visit Europe's only tea plantation, thriving amid the lush, wild beauty of the islands, where centuries-old traditions are still alive. And here's the most intriguing part. Some believe these islands are linked to the legendary lost city of Atlantis, said to be hidden beneath the waves, but still whispering through the ocean's depths. Are you ready to uncover the mysteries and wonders of the Azores? Your unforgettable adventure awaits. On the western coast of São Miguel Island in the Azores, Ponta da Ferraria stands out as a truly unique natural wonder. This remarkable location is known for its rare fusion of geothermal hot spring water with the cool Atlantic Ocean, forming a naturally heated tidal pool. Surrounding the area are towering volcanic cliffs and rugged lava rock formations that add to its dramatic beauty. The stark contrast between the raw volcanic landscape and the soothing water temperature offers something truly special. The site also draws admiration for its panoramic coastal views and untamed natural setting. Before we continue our journey, let's test your knowledge real quick. How many main islands are there in the Azores? Comment your guess below. Rising dramatically to 2,351 meters above sea level, Mount Pico is Portugal's highest peak and a defining feature of Pico Island in the Azores. Its massive volcanic cone dominates the island's skyline and offers breathtaking views across the central group of the archipelago. At the summit lies a smaller cone known as Pequeno, where fumaroles continuously release steam, reminding visitors of its active volcanic nature. The challenging climb to the top begins around 1,250 meters and rewards hikers with panoramic vistas that may stretch to São Jorge, Faial, Graciosa, and even Terceira on clear days. The mountain is part of a protected natural reserve and attracts nature lovers and geotourists seeking adventure and connection with the island's volcanic origins. Paths to the summit pass through unique volcanic landscapes, including lava flows and endemic vegetation. Its prominent position and sheer size make it the third largest volcano in the Atlantic. Beyond its natural beauty, Mount Pico holds cultural significance, symbolizing the resilience and pride of the local population. The mountain slopes also support the famous Pico Vineyards, a UNESCO World Heritage Site shaped by volcanic stone walls. With its geological, ecological, and symbolic value, Mount Pico remains a true icon of the Azores. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. Surrounded by dense emerald vegetation, this stunning natural site on Flores Island is often called Poço da Ribeira do Ferreiro, or alternatively Poço da Alagoinha and Lagoa das Patas. Dozens of waterfalls cascade down a towering cliffside into a peaceful lagoon, creating a dreamlike, mirror-like landscape. Recognized as one of the most beautiful places in the Azores, it continues to captivate visitors with its serenity and wild charm. Situated within the easternmost of three trachytic stratovolcanoes on São Miguel Island, Furnas offers a unique volcanic landscape alongside Fogo and Sete Cidades. Considered dormant, this volcano experienced eruptions in the 15th and 17th centuries, but remains capable of future activity. Steam vents and boiling water pools create an atmosphere that justifies the village's name, meaning furnace. Numerous calderas dot the region, including the crater lake Lagoa das Furnas. Around the northern edge of this lake, fumaroles release steam and gases like sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide. Volcanic rock is commonly used in constructing roads, walls, and buildings, while nearby beaches feature black sand and pebbles. The geothermal activity also fuels hot springs, geysers, and mineral-rich waters, popular for thermal baths and health treatments. Locals utilize the geothermal soil to cook cozido das furnas, a traditional stew. Steam frequently rises from ground cracks, and new fumaroles occasionally emerge. Careful monitoring is necessary due to carbon dioxide emissions in some spots. The volcanic forces profoundly shape both the environment and local culture, inspiring myths of underworlds and dragons. This dynamic volcanic setting exemplifies the living earth beneath the Azores. Nestled in the Serra da Vassa region on São Miguel Island, this peaceful crater lake invites visitors to enjoy nature's quiet beauty. Volcanic hills and dense greenery surround the area, creating a tranquil atmosphere far from crowded tourist spots. As part of the scenic PRC 06 SMI hiking trail, the lake attracts nature lovers looking for a more secluded experience. The name, which translates to Mare's Lagoon, adds a sense of mystery to this hidden natural treasure. The black basalt beaches of Biscoitos are renowned for their dramatic beauty, with soothing waves adding to the tranquil seaside setting. The area is also well known for its vineyards spread across rich volcanic soil, providing ideal conditions for growing high-quality grapes. wine produced from Biscoitos grapes carries a unique flavor influenced by the sea and volcanic earth, captivating many visitors. Not only a destination for nature lovers, Biscoitos also attracts those passionate about tasting distinctive wines. Have you ever tried tasting wine made from grapes in Biscoitos? If yes, comment 2. If no, comment 4. Perched above the stunning Lagoa das Sete Cidades on São Miguel Island, the Monte Palace Hotel was once a symbol of luxury in the Azores. Opened in the late 1982, it offered 5-star accommodations, panoramic views, and refined architecture inspired by both Portuguese and Azorean styles. Despite its grandeur, the hotel closed just over a year after opening due to financial difficulties and limited tourism at the time. Its abandoned halls, overgrown gardens, and crumbling structure attract urban explorers and curious travelers. Though in ruins, the hotel remains a powerful reminder of the island's tourism ambitions and changing economic landscape. Architectural elements like stained glass, carved columns, and sweeping balconies still hint at its former elegance. Many believe that with proper restoration, the Monte Palace could once again serve as a luxury destination. For those drawn to history, decay, and mystery, this forgotten landmark offers a haunting yet captivating experience. Covering an area of 448 square kilometers, Pico Island is the second largest in the Azores and home to Portugal's highest mountain, Mount Pico, which rises to 2,351 meters. Known as the Mountain Island, it is part of the central triangle of the archipelago and sits just 6 kilometers from Fayal. The island's volcanic origin gives it a rugged, dramatic landscape dominated by black lava fields and distinctive stone-walled vineyards. These vineyards, particularly in Criação Velha and Santa Luzia, form a UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the landscape of the Pico Island vineyard culture. The fertile, mineral-rich soil and dry climate have made Pico famous for Verdelho wine, once served in the courts of Russian czars. Worn stone ruts from ox carts and ramps, carved into the coast, are lasting signs of the island's rich winemaking tradition. Towering over everything, Mount Pico offers one of the most rewarding hikes in the Azores, with sweeping views across neighboring islands. Near its summit, steam vents from a smaller cone named Pequeño serve as a reminder of the island's volcanic nature. We pull info from lots of sources, so if we missed something or you've got something cool to add, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear it. On the western tip of Fail Island in the Azores lies a volcanic site of immense geological significance. The eruption began on the 27th of September, 1957, just 1 kilometer offshore, and lasted for over a year. It was the first submarine volcanic eruption in the world to be thoroughly monitored and scientifically documented. What started as an underwater explosion of ash, steam, and volcanic gases quickly captured international attention. As ash and tephra accumulated, a small islet formed and later merged with the main island. The eruption soon transitioned to a subaerial phase, producing scoria and lava flows. Nearly 174 million cubic meters of volcanic material were ejected, expanding Fail Island by 2.4 square kilometers, though much of it has since eroded. Seismic activity during the eruption shook nearby communities and deeply affected daily life. The remaining land and volcanic cones still shape the modern-day landscape. With its unique formation, this tuff cone is a textbook example of a Surtsian-type eruption. The event drew scientists from across the world and led to groundbreaking studies in volcanology. Research conducted here paved the way for a deeper understanding of submarine eruptions. The site now serves as an iconic geosite within the Azores UNESCO Global Geopark. Visitors can still see the old lighthouse standing beside the dramatic volcanic terrain. Founded in 1883 by Gemelinda Pacheco Gago da Camara, Goriana tea remains a symbol of tradition passed through 5 generations. Nestled in Maya, on São Miguel Island, the plantation stretches over lush green hills swept by Atlantic mists. Sisters Madalena and Sara Mota, proud descendants of the founder, continue leading the business with deep respect for their heritage. Their tea fields are covered with Camellia sinensis, a plant first introduced to the Azores as orange crops declined. Humidity, fog, and weekly rainfalls are vital for the delicate balance that shapes the flavor and strength of each leaf. Throughout the year, dedicated workers return to the same plants every 3 weeks, harvesting leaves with practiced hands. Even outside harvest peaks, laborers remain busy clearing weeds and caring for the soil that nourishes the plants. The plantation's natural rhythm follows the seasons, with each tea reflecting the unique climate of its harvest period. Three main types of black tea, orange pekoe, and broken leaf, come from different stages of leaf maturity. The youngest leaves picked in spring create the most aromatic brews, while older leaves yield milder or stronger flavors. Green teas are sorted using similar stages, with varieties like Essen made from slightly larger, carefully chosen leaves. To adapt to changing tastes, Goriana also crafts blends with local herbs like mint, hibiscus, and pennyroyal. Despite their innovations, the family insists on honoring the past, drawing from wisdom passed down over a century. Germany is one of Goriana's largest markets, where tea is often enjoyed across multiple generations in one household. Do you know the difference between green tea leaves, and black tea leaves from Goriana. One of the most breathtaking natural wonders on São Miguel Island in the Azores is Lagoa do Fogo, or Fire Lagoon. Formed within the crater of an extinct volcano, this volcanic origin lagoon has been protected as a natural reserve since 1974. Situated in the central highlands of the island, it sits at about 575 meters above sea level, making it the highest altitude lagoon on São Miguel. Spanning roughly 2 kilometers in length and 1 kilometer in width, it covers an impressive area of 1,360 hectares. Its wild and untouched beauty earned it a spot among the 7 wonders of Portugal in the Wild Beach category in 2012. The scenery around the lagoon is stunning, especially when viewed from the Pico da Barossa or Lagoa do Fogo viewpoints. On clear days, panoramic views of the lagoon, surrounding mountains and coastline offer unforgettable sights. Exploring the area can be done by following the PRC02 SMI hiking trail, which starts near Praia and leads up to the lagoon. This circular trail measures 10.9 kilometers, is rated as moderate difficulty, and takes about 4 hours to complete. Because the shoreline at the end of the hike is inaccessible by car, visitors often find it secluded and peaceful. Swimming is prohibited in the lagoon due to its protected status, preserving the pristine ecosystem. Many visitors choose guided tours that combine Lagoa do Fogo with Lagoa das Sete Cidades, 2 of São Miguel's most iconic natural landmarks. These tours provide an insightful way to experience the unique beauty of both lagoons in a single day. Surrounded by the volcanic massif, Serra de Água de Pau, the lagoon's dramatic landscape captivates all who visit. For nature lovers and seekers of tranquility, this area remains a must-see destination on São Miguel Island. Just off the southern coast of São Miguel lies Ilhéu de Vila Franca do Campo, a small and enchanting island in the Azores. This small islet lies in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and is one of the most picturesque spots in the Azores. Its unique, perfectly circular shape was formed by the collapse of an ancient volcano, creating a natural crater. The crater itself forms a beautiful natural swimming pool, complete with a small sandy beach inside. A narrow channel called Boquete connects the islet to the open sea, allowing ocean water to flow in gently. This channel protects the crater from strong waves and harsh winds, keeping the waters calm and safe for swimming. The steep walls of the crater are covered with endemic vegetation, providing a natural habitat for many seabird species. Because of its ecological importance, Ilhéu de Vila Franca do Campo is classified as a nature reserve. This status helps protect the fragile environment and prevents overuse by visitors. Access to the islet is limited, ensuring its preservation and minimizing human impact. The best time to visit is during the summer months, from June to September, when the weather is warm and calm. Visitors usually reach the islet by ferry from the Tagarete Pier on São Miguel Island. Once you step off the ferry, the magical atmosphere of this volcanic crater becomes immediately clear. Swimming inside the crater is a unique experience that offers both relaxation and excitement in a stunning natural setting. This volcanic islet continues to captivate visitors as one of the Azores' most enchanting and lesser-known treasures. Located in the western part of São Miguel Island in the Azores, this stunning volcanic crater holds two ecologically distinct lakes side by side. A narrow strait divides the waters, with a small bridge crossing over, and offering a unique perspective of the landscape. What makes the site truly fascinating is the natural color difference between the two lakes, one shimmering blue and the other appearing green. This contrast has given rise to legends and remains one of Portugal's most iconic natural scenes. As part of the Parque Natural de São Miguel, the area is protected and offers visitors educational and environmental experiences. The local environmental complex provides detailed information on geology, flora, fauna, hiking trails, and conservation. Recognized as one of Portugal's 7 natural wonders, the site draws both tourists and nature lovers alike. One of the best ways to explore the area is by hiking the trail that encircles the lakes, offering ever-changing views and photo-worthy spots. Though parts of the trail can be challenging, the reward is a full panoramic experience of this unique natural wonder. Interpretive programs and guided activities are also offered, promoting awareness and appreciation for the surrounding environment. From stunning scenery to rich geological features and exciting activities, the area guarantees an experience you won't forget. One of the only volcanic chimneys in the world where visitors can walk into a magma chamber, this site tells a dramatic story of molten rock, subterranean forces, and geological time. Fossil evidence dates the formation to around 2,148 years ago, offering rare insights into the island's fiery origins. It has been designated a natural monument, recognized for its outstanding geological significance and ecological importance. Since October 2024, the cave has been closed for the construction of a new visitors center. The Montanheros Association is exploring the possibility of restricted access during this time. Overlooking the vibrant meadows near the parish of Fitera, this notable volcanic cone is nestled in the historic Cinco Picos Caldera on Terceira Island. Its almost perfect circular base stretches about 500 meters in diameter, with the rim peaking at approximately 331 meters above sea level. The cone is made of coarse black pyroclastic material, giving it a rugged and raw appearance. A short and moderately easy hiking trail leads visitors up about 2 kilometers with gentle elevation gain. Along the path, one passes grazing cows and traditional stone walls typical of the Azorean countryside. At the summit, a geodesic marker offers a clear panoramic viewpoint toward Ilhéu das Cabras and the coastline. The interior of the crater hosts endemic vegetation and seasonal wildflowers. Though not towering, the peak reveals the power of ancient volcanic forces that once shaped the island. With every step upward, traces of geological evolution become more visible in the terrain. The crater's symmetry and textures make it a photographer's favorite, especially at dawn or dusk. Breezes sweeping over the rim carry the scent of nearby eucalyptus and pasture. It's a peaceful, yet powerful reminder of Terceira's living volcanic heritage. On the rugged west coast of São Miguel Island lies Mosteiros, a traditional fishing village rich in local character and natural appeal. The village has a peaceful rhythm, with narrow streets, whitewashed houses, and traditional fishing boats lining the shore. Its small community maintains a strong connection to the sea, preserving customs passed down through generations. Life in Mosteiros is quiet and authentic, offering a glimpse into the island's rural and maritime culture. It is known for its maritime atmosphere, with natural lava pools and dramatic cliffs shaping its rugged coastline. Offshore, small islets rise from the sea, adding to the wild beauty of the landscape. One of its main attractions is Mosteiros Beach, a striking black sand beach unlike any other on the island. The contrast of dark volcanic sand, deep blue waters, and the island's surrounding greenery creates a truly unique setting. Mosteiros is especially famous for its sunsets, as the sun disappears behind the coastal cliffs in a spectacular display. Many visitors gather in the late afternoon to witness the changing light and vibrant colors over the horizon. With its raw nature and peaceful charm, Mosteiros is a must-visit spot for anyone exploring São Miguel Island. In the quiet area of Pontaruva, this charming holiday home lies just 12 kilometers from Santa Cruz das Flores on Flores Island. A garden and a sea-facing terrace provide guests with a peaceful spot to enjoy the surrounding natural beauty. Two cozy bedrooms and a well-equipped kitchen with an oven, fridge, and kettle offer all the essentials for a comfortable stay. The property maintains a tranquil atmosphere by not allowing parties or events such as bachelor or bachelorette gatherings. Advance notice of arrival time is requested to help coordinate check-in smoothly with the host. A security deposit in cash is requested upon arrival and is fully refundable after the property has been inspected at checkout. The home is privately managed, offering a personal touch that adds to its welcoming feel. Surrounding landscapes make this a peaceful base for exploring the island's natural beauty. This relaxing retreat combines simplicity, privacy, and a truly local experience in the Azores. The natural landmark Monte Brazil provides a stunning backdrop and shelter for this lovely city on Terceira Island, Azores. Its historical center captivates visitors with picturesque streets and a vibrant atmosphere. Beneath its current beauty lies a tragic history marked by a powerful earthquake on the 1st of January, 1980, that destroyed much of the city and killed over 70 people. resilient people of Terceira quickly began rebuilding, determined not to let disaster define their community. Special care was taken to preserve the original architecture, allowing history and culture to thrive alongside modern life. This dedication has helped maintain the city's unique character and charm. Beneath the calm, clear waters of the nearby bay lie fascinating underwater secrets. Since 1552, more than 70 ships have wrecked here, including the famous Lidador, which sank during a storm in 1787 and rests 7 meters below the surface. Deeper underwater lies the Anchor Cemetery, where over 40 anchors create a vibrant habitat for marine life. An underwater archaeological circuit offers visitors a chance to explore some of these sunken treasures, though diving to the deeper areas is recommended only for experienced divers. This underwater park adds mystery and history to the area. The city embodies the rich cultural and natural heritage of the Azores. Its story of survival and preservation highlights community strength and resilience. Those visiting may appreciate the dynamic street scenes as well as the quiet beauty beneath the waves. This blend of culture, history, and nature makes it a must-see destination in the Azores. Work on the lighthouse at Capelinos began on the 18th of April, 1894, after many years of requests from navigators and officials. By the late 19th century, maritime accidents around Fayal Island had become frequent, prompting calls for better coastal lighting. In the 1882nd, proposals to build lighthouses at Capelinos and Ribeirinha were presented to local authorities. Although construction authorization was granted, no clear timeline was set at first. A lighthouse commission was established to create an illumination plan for the Azores, but political and budgetary issues delayed progress. Finally, in April 1894, the government allocated funds for construction. Despite political controversies and an election that threatened the project, work continued. The lighthouse was completed and inaugurated on the 1st of August, 1903. Between 1957 and 1958, The Capeliños volcanic eruption forced the lighthouse's abandonment. The eruption buried the main building and tower under ash and rock, leaving only the second floor visible today. Repairs were underway in October 1957 when the eruption intensified, causing severe damage. Ash fall reached several meters, and rocks weighing up to 30 kilograms struck the lighthouse. The lighthouse had to be closed, and staff evacuated for safety. Subsequent reports detailed ongoing damage and the rapid accumulation of volcanic material. Emergency repairs were made, but the eruption's effects continued to worsen. By April 1958, volcanic ash had piled up to 7 meters around the site. Officials suggested halting further expenditures until the eruption ceased. The lighthouse tower remained standing, but the growing volcanic cone threatened its future location. The Capeliños Lighthouse now stands as a testament to both human determination and nature's overwhelming power. This island in the Azores boasts a rich history shaped by its strategic position in the Atlantic Ocean. Settlement began in 1444 when cattle were introduced to prepare the land for human habitation under the direction of Prince Henry the Navigator. Gonzalo Velo Cabral, a knight and friar, was appointed captain to oversee the island's development and governance. Early inhabitants came mainly from mainland Portugal's Extremadura, Upper Alentejo, and Algarve regions, soon joined by diverse groups such as North Africans, Jews, and possibly French settlers. The island's fertile soil and location between Europe, Africa, and the Americas encouraged rapid economic expansion centered on agriculture and trade. Wheat, sugarcane, and dye plants were major exports, while local production of wine, dairy, and tropical crops grew steadily. However, wealth attracted pirate raids and foreign occupations, including a notable Spanish takeover in 1582 during the Iberian Union period. After Portugal regained independence in 1640, the island regained prominence as a vital trading hub with strong ties to Brazil. Political turmoil during the 19th century's liberal wars saw the island become a center of liberal resistance. Economic diversification followed, with new crops such as tea, pineapples, and tobacco boosting local prosperity. The famous orange boom in the late 18th and early 19th centuries brought significant wealth, but ended when a blight destroyed the groves in the 1862. Adaptation through cultivation of alternative crops ensured continued economic survival and growth. The 20th century marked the island's rise as the political heart of the Azores after regional autonomy was granted in 1976. Ponta Delgada now serves as the main political and administrative center of the archipelago. Rich historical heritage remains visible in the island's architecture, culture, and agricultural landscape, linking past and present. This blend of history and modernity makes the island a fascinating place to explore and experience. Stretching over 54 kilometers in length, São Jorge is one of the most distinctive islands in the Azores archipelago. Its narrow, elongated shape gives it a unique topography, with steep cliffs plunging into the Atlantic Ocean on both sides. The island is famous for its fazans, flat coastal platforms formed by landslides or lava flows, where communities and farms thrive. Much of the island remains wild and untouched, making it a paradise for hikers, birdwatchers, and nature lovers alike. The central mountain ridge runs the length of the island, offering panoramic views and access to numerous walking trails. São Jorge's lush green landscape is a result of its volcanic soil and the mild, humid climate year-round. Small villages are scattered across the island, each with its own traditions, churches, and quiet charm. Traditional agriculture and dairy farming remain central to São Jorge's economy and cultural identity to this day. Though remote, São Jorge has a strong sense of community and hosts several festivals that celebrate Azorean culture. Whale watching, canyoning, and paragliding are among the many outdoor activities visitors can enjoy on the island. The Port of Velas serves as the island's main hub, with ferry connections to nearby islands like Pico and Faial. City status was granted to Ponta Delgada in 1546 by King João III, after Vilafranca do Campo was destroyed by a devastating earthquake in 1522. The 19th century marked a golden era driven by the booming orange trade to the United Kingdom. A wave of foreign merchants, especially Jewish families, settled in the city from 1818, enriching its cosmopolitan character. Romantic-style gardens, inspired by English tastes, were created by figures like Antonio Borges and José do Canto. Urban development included the opening of new streets, the regulation of animals roaming the streets, and the establishment of markets and a public cemetery on the city's outskirts. This economic prosperity placed Ponta Delgada as the third wealthiest city in Portugal at the time. Wealthy orange farm owners controlled much of the land, trade, banking, and industry, influencing social and economic life, as highlighted by poet Bulao Pato. By the early 20th century, Ponta Delgada ranked 8th among Portuguese cities by population. Industrialization and urban growth in mainland Portugal led to demographic shifts, causing the city to be categorized as smaller by population size. Despite these changes, the city remained the largest and most influential in the Azores in terms of wealth, cultural heritage, and population. Economic and social developments shaped its historic architecture and gardens, reflecting a rich past. Cultural preservation efforts have maintained much of the city's unique character. Growth and modernization continue alongside traditions rooted in centuries of history. Ponta Delgada's legacy stands as a testament to resilience and progress within the archipelago. The city's history intertwines natural disaster recovery with economic success and cultural richness. Throughout its history, Horta has served as a critical port of call for transatlantic navigation and global maritime routes. The city's strategic location in the central group of the Azores made it a natural harbor for ships crossing the Atlantic Ocean. During the Age of Discovery, Horta gained prominence as a supply stop for Portuguese and later international fleets. In the 16th century, the town grew around its natural bay, supported by the construction of defensive forts like São Sebastião. Pirate attacks were frequent in early centuries, prompting the construction of stronger coastal defenses to protect the settlement. As trade expanded in the 18th and 19th centuries, Horta became a commercial hub for whaling and agricultural exports. Whaling significantly influenced local culture and economy, with File's ships sailing as far as the American coasts. In the 19th century, Horta developed into a telegraph station, linking Europe and North America through submarine cables. This made the city a technological center and brought new jobs and international workers to the island. Horta's cafe culture also began in this period, with Café Peter becoming a landmark for sailors and travelers. During World War I and II, the port played a logistical role for Allied forces crossing the Atlantic. Post-war modernization brought new infrastructure, yet the city retained much of its architectural and cultural heritage. Despite natural challenges, including earthquakes and volcanic activity, Horta remained a resilient and prosperous community. Efforts in preservation have allowed historic churches, forts, and civic buildings to survive into the 21st century. Today, Horta reflects a rich maritime legacy shaped by centuries of trade, conflict, science, and cultural exchange. The Azores are not just a destination. They are a living poem written in volcanic stone, sea mist, and wind. Every path leads to wonder. Crater lakes shimmer like glass eyes of ancient gods watching from the hills. Here silence speaks, in whale song, in thermal steam rising from Earth's breath, in cliffs that fall into forever. Centuries-old traditions pulse through cobbled streets, where churches whisper history and festivals blaze like fire. Taste the ocean in every bite of limpets and cozito. Feel the Atlantic in every gust that touzles your soul. This is a place where nature still rules, where humans are guests in a cathedral carved by time. The Azores don't ask for attention. They earn awe with every horizon, every echo, every sky-wide embrace. Leave the islands, and they stay with you, a wild, green heartbeat beneath your every ordinary day.